Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I want to revisit a certain situation right quick. You know, a couple of days ago, I talked about the situation with, that fake clown who wear rainbow colored hair and his fanboys, or should I say fanny boys, the Mousepad Mobster gang. But anyway, a lot of people was trying to cape for, Rainbow Bright. And I just want to say, if you a black dude and you sitting up making excuses for this dude and you caping for this dude, you are part of the problem. You are very much part of the blame why we as black people are in the state that we in. Because you guys can't wait to defend others, but you turn your back on the brother. You guys are part of the problem, and I'm just keeping it 100. At the end of the day, if you're gonna be a handkerchief head, shut up, go somewhere, and let the real brothers that's on the front line, that's speaking out, fight the battle. If you too chicken shit to keep it 100, and you wanna be a cheerleader and give people a pass to exercise white supremacy and racist acts, or racist towards, racist acts towards black people, then for real, in the words of Onyx from the classic album of 1993, back the fuck up, back the fuck up. But anyway, like I said before, you had a lot of these clowns that was trying to tie Snoop and T.I. and try to put them in the same category with, Rainbow Bright, the mutt, the greaser, the clown, the, you know. But see, here's the thing. I made a video challenging you clowns, you mousepad mobsters. You know what I'm saying? You internet wanksters. And I'm still waiting for some names. And ain't no names that came up. But see, here's the thing. The latest on the, Snitch 9 case is that there is at least 5 people, or between 4 and 5 people, that we have evidence that due to homeboys' testimony, they caught cases and will be doing time. So we got between 4 and 5 at least. But I'm still waiting for the names of who T.I. and Snoop Dogg snitched on that ended up getting time. Because I looked at both of their files. I couldn't find no names of who Snoop testified against or T.I. testified against. You guys are too easy. Like I said before, you dudes need to quit talking about the streets. The only thing you clowns know about the streets is the YouTube streets that don't exist. You guys be sitting on the internet trying to act like you know what's going on in the streets. And at the end of the day, like I said, most of y'all ain't never, ain't none of y'all ever cooked or cut up or bagged up no weight. You don't know how, for real. Ain't never did nothing wrong in your life. But you sitting up here trying to talk with people who know something about the streets, who done lived that lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not glorifying none of that stuff, because it's stuff that I did that I am not proud of. I'll put that on everything. That whenever I meet my fate and it's time for me to get judged, and whether they gonna let me into pearly gates, I'm gonna have to explain a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to explain why I did this, why I did that, why I did not do this, et cetera, et cetera. And that's just real talk. See, that's the thing. But most of y'all be sitting up here faking that stuff because most of y'all don't know nothing about it. Y'all just go by what y'all see on TV or y'all hear about other people that live that lifestyle and y'all regurgitate their stories and try to make it y'all own. So at the end of the day, like I said before, stop faking the funk, man. You know what I'm saying? You going by what DJ Akademiks is telling y'all. One thing about DJ Kool Akademiks is a culture vulture himself. Yeah, he black, but he's still a culture vulture. I don't respect DJ Akademiks at all because one, he is a bona fide coon, he a coward, and he's a suspected rat. But here's some thing. You can look up some paperwork on DJ Akademiks that DJ Akademiks got caught with an automatic weapon. And somehow, some way, he didn't do no time. He ain't sitting up in jail. So what does that say about him? We already know that we already know he an agent. We already know he a former. That's why he caped for Homeboy so much. And like I said, if you black and you defend that dude, something is seriously wrong with you, man. This is a non-black that snitched on other black people. A dude who was begging to be part of this shit, who was faking the funk, who was a culture vulture. And keep in mind, y'all was sitting up saying that he didn't have a sex offender charge. Oh, that paperwork turned up too. You can look all that up. Daniel Hernandez. That's his government name. So the sex offender case, that was real. The other stuff was real. And like I told you, I warned y'all a whole year ahead of time that dude was an informant and that he was an agent and that he was a snitch. Why? And just to prove that the dude is a rat, you know the prosecutors is recommending no time served. Basically, when this is over with, he gets out and he gets to walk the streets. And then some of y'all sitting up here justifying him being a rat. This is why I know you guys ain't part of the streets. And I know a lot of these dudes, these fake rapping ass niggas is talking that shit like, yeah, he a rat. But mark my words, what's today's date? December the 6th. I wonder who gonna be the first rapper to sell out and do a song with him. Cause it's gonna be one or two or three that's gonna sell out and work with him. But at the end of the day, the new age black man don't have no code of conduct, don't have no morals. Like I say, we talk a good game, but at the end of the day, we don't play the game and we losing the game. Look what's going on with us. Like I say, look how Richard Sherman and some of these sorry ass NFL players, like I say, I'm losing respect for the NFL every day. Look how they defended a dude who said something that was blatantly racist. And look how they going to bat for him. But keep in mind, Richard Sherman, he got that Floyd Mayweather mentality. He want to talk about racism when it concerns him. Because like I said, keep in mind, a few years ago, he was the same dude saying, oh yeah, well the word thug is a code word for the N-word, which is true. He was right about that. But see, it was cool for him to accuse people of being racist towards him. But then when a dude say something that's blatantly racist towards black people, he want to defend it. See, what y'all got to understand, mixed company, they don't have that right. They don't have that right to say that. We have to cut off their water. We have to say, hey man, you ain't part of that group. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people don't include us in their groups. A But like I say, we always want to have the hamburger helper hand, the white glove, Michael Jackson, hee hee hee. We want to always extend that out to everybody. We always want everybody to say, join us. And they ain't trying to join us. They'll use us, but they ain't trying to join us. And dude knew he was gonna get away with that. He knew all he was gonna get was a suspension. He knew he wasn't gonna be fired because you know why? He knew some black people was gonna come out and defend him. Like I said, just like you got some of these black people defending that clown. All of a sudden, oh, I'm not a gang member. But you sure was making songs talking about you were blood, talking about Suwu and all that stuff. But you sure was hollering about you was a gang member, but now, oh, I'm not a gang member. Typical. But then at the end of the day, we always the one that's verifying people's so-called street cred. We always call ourselves putting people on. What we need to be doing is putting people off. So once again, I will say this about Offset. I do appreciate what he said about hip hop being black culture. Appreciate that to the fullest. But at the end of the day, can't forget that you did songs with guys like Post Malone, who went on to win American Music Awards in the hip hop category, which he shouldn't have won because he ain't that good. But you helped get him to where he is. And I'm telling you right now, Post Malone eventually, because I heard he didn't started doing movies now. He gonna do a Marky Mark eventually. What I mean is when he hit it big in Hollywood, he gonna totally distance himself from hip hop. Mark my words. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. Thank you for listening. I'm out.